Once we've got our deck in place and our posts and foundations for the deck in place, we can start to put in a set of stairs here. Now, the idea of this is so that you can understand how stairs are inserted. It may be in future tasks when you're doing your final design that you might not use the stairs in this sense. You might use it inside a house or whatever, but the system or the method is exactly the same. So we'll go over to our drawing that we're working on at the moment. And we'll come into, I'll just move this up a little bit. We'll come into our ground floor layout. We'll zoom in on that area that we're going to put the stairs in, which is this area here. Stairs are, you'll find those up there. We just need to click on those, and there is only one type of stair in this particular template. You can have other stairs, of course. You can set up other stairs, but this one is a 7-inch maximum riser and 11-inch tread. Now, that's the maximum. So it's 11-inch maximum where you put your foot down on the stairs, and maximum of 7-inch going up from one stair to the next. So it's in imperial measurements, but we could change that pretty easy by just changing the name of it in the template, but I've just left it like that. So we want that one. We come in and look at what our settings are. We want to do a few settings here. We want it to come off at a base level of the bottom of the footing minus 450. We want the top level to be to ground floor, but I'm just going to set that down a little bit, and I'm just going to put it down minus 5 millimeters. And I think all the rest is pretty good. Oh, the desired number of steps we want in there is 6. And this is obviously just going to be a straight set of steps. If you want to do other types of steps, you'll need to go in and have a look in the online tutorials at either Lynda or YouTube. Okay, we get our same sort of modification tick cross setup that we have with our floors and so forth. And we just want a straight set of steps. Now, it's asking to pick the run start point. Now, they always start at the bottom of the steps and go up. So I'm not sure exactly where I want to start at this end and go out this way, but it's not going to work. So I have to start somewhere around here. So all I'm going to do is just come down on that edge there till I get that little cross, and I'm going to just click and drag in the direction that I want to go. Now you can see the stairs aren't attached there, but the stairs have gone in. Now it's just a matter of zooming in, and we can then highlight the stairs, click on our move button, and pick that corner and drag it up to that corner of the patio. And if we have a look at that now in 3D, we can see that, we'll just spin this around, our steps have gone into place. Obviously they're not in the ground at the moment because we haven't put any ground there for them to go into, but they're coming in there pretty well. We can put some, so if we're happy with that, we can click on OK. And when we click on OK, you'll notice that they instantly get railing in there, and because we've only got one type of railing selected in this template or as part of this template, it's put that railing in, which is a steel railing with a glass wall around it, which is the one we're going to use. So we're ready to now put a fence around the rest of the pergola in this same sort of railing, and we'll go back into the ground floor pattern for that. And if we have a look at, you can see where that railing is. That's it there when we highlight it. It's that sort of, you can see the railing when we're over it, and this is the end of it here. So we're going to go from the center of that, and we're going to go round on this side. So we'll come back in, select railing. This is the railing that we want here. I don't think there's any others in there. That's right. That's the only one. We're not making any changes to that. We're just going to keep it at the same level. And I'm going to zoom in and find that center point of the railing. It's the triangle, remember? And then I'm going to zoom back out, and I'm going to come across, and I'm actually going to line it up with this grid line here, and come down until I get to the edge of the building. and hit escape a couple of times, and if you think that's okay, give it a tick and let's have a look at that and see how we've gone. Now the important thing is that this rail here has joined into that rail. What you can do is just edit path there and just click on edit join and preview and then tick it again. Now hopefully that has gone in. Let's go back and have a look at our 3D and see what we're doing here. It's just a little bit down. It's not lining up really well there. Maybe we can actually bring that back up in this particular drawing. We might bring that back up to 0. Let's see what that looks like. Sometimes you just got to play around with these a little bit. And yeah, that's not too bad there. We can, if we click on this rail, edit path and edit join and OK it. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, if we go back to our ground floor to put in the rest of our patio railing. And for this one, we actually want to come out a little bit, come around, and then go down. Okay, so we probably won't travel right down the edge because it's a bit close there on that grid line. We'll come back over a little bit for that. So again, railing, we've got our railing in there. I'm going to come in, find that center point. Remember, that's where the triangle occurs. Come out. I think I'm going to come out about 300. Again, it's really up to you, and we don't have to be too flush about this. We can move it around a little bit if we want to. I think I'll come down just a little bit there, come across, pick up on that grid line and go down to the wall. And right, hit escape a couple of times. If you're happy with that, just remember edit joins and OK. Again, we'll go in and just see how that join has happened over there. And again, that one's pretty good as well. So you can see now that we have our railing all the way down. It's going into the walls over on the end here. That's pretty good. Looks nice. Pretty good. A little bit of a bunching of supports there, but no, I think that looks pretty good on the whole. So that's how we put our stairs and patio railing in. Move on to your next video.